quote things, you miss-say things. That's turnovers.
Welcome and happy holiday.
Animal.
Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Montgomery, animal.
And for the Heat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to be on that day to make shots.
Sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Flash in a two-guard. Jackson is out there with Jerry Sullinger. Then there's Irving, and it's Montgomery in at the small forward. And so it's Cleveland with it after Justice Winslow missing on that last three-pointer. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Flash. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. The confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. From the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
On defense, Cleveland. Pass to Hood. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. He kicks it to Winslow. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Pass to Irving. Now Paxson. On the wing, Irving. There's the pass to Flash. Lock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Man, you could have passed to Kyrie wide open in the corner.
He'd have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Passes at the wall. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Jackson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass the wall. In the corner, Winslow with it. Takes the 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. Make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Flash. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
The dish to Hood. The pass to Wall. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
He's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys. He plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Here's Flash. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. They set the pick. Here's Popov. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the paint, here's Sullinger. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Sullinger's got his second bucket tonight.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backcourt.
Outside Jackson. Popov covered by Irving. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Sullinger. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 6 points for Jared Sullinger.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Utah Jazz.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show. Making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Passes it to Wall. There's the pick. Outside Jackson. Pass the Wall. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Montgomery. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Flash. Left side Irving. He dishes it to Sullinger. 5 to shoot to the inside. The kick out to Irving. Launches a 3. That's good. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13. From about 19 feet, Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass the Flash. Back to Irving.
That's
Can't get
easy.
it to go.
Oh, he
The Heat go
missed.
the other way with it. The feed now to Jackson. The high post shot. No good off the front iron.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Flash passes to Irving. Here's Paxson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Feeds to Jackson. A 3. Jackson missing again.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Flash passes to Sullinger. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Walls. And that one's good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip. And a moment here to check out the stats for Jackson. Our last month, averaging about 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
The shot's good from Paxson.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
There's the pick. Passes to Bush. With the floater, the shot is off. Excellent D there from George.
I'll tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bohannon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
And
let
Flash
me walk
hits
into it.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And here is Chandler following the three-pointer by Freak. Bohannon defended by Middleton. Bohannon played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy looks.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Both free throws good from Flash.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bohannon defended by Middleton. 6 feet out. The Cavaliers pull it in. Shoots the three. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Flash. Flash has got 10.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They set the screen. Pass to Terrell. Bohannon, it's deflected, and he's able to get it back. 3-on-3. The pass to Flash from deep three-point range.
Love it.
From beyond the arc and then some. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Fire out here.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more time. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Paxson. In the corner, Irving with it. Passes to Flash. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding
Irving's got 11 in the quarter.
He may just be getting warmed up here.
And how about the numbers here for George? First in rebounding, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well. I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Flash, he's in at the point. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Schmidt in at the three. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Brick.
Up against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 21 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Right wing. To the inside. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Bohannon. Shot is off. Excellent D there from George.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. they've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
It's been a real difficult game for them offensively.
Wow.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
The Heat have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Cleveland moving it around, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The Heat have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the free throw, no good. Down low, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Middleton on the wing. Here's Paxson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Paxson. The Heat trail by 16. Dishes it to Hood. Inside, Wall. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Pass to Paxson. Here's Flash. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Kicks it to Hood. Poked away.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the first one drops.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Flash. 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The Heat trail by 18. The dish to Hood. There's the pick. There's the pass to Walls. Lets it go from 11. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Money.
No one covering. And that's 20 points for Freak.
4
and let's
threes
see,
straight.
guys, if that triggers another little explosion
4 threes
from
in a
him
row.
after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Several teams changing it up here. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint, here's George. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Six to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Montgomery.
Pull that.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Winslow is out there with Hood. And there's Jackson, and it's Walls in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Keith Smart.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
On the wing, Irving. Rebounded by Hood.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hop-off. Sullinger defending. Walls. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first hit
from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
They set the pick. Flash passes to Paxson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Freak number one.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the feed to Hood. Now here's Winslow. Guarded closely. Takes it off the glass. Winslow's got 10 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Irving attacking. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Good ball movement here by Miami. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And a wide open look for Irving. Cans it from downtown. He's got 17.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Kyrie, you trying to bet? You trying to see who's going to score more points?
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The assist. Denis. Hop-off.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson in the corner. All sorts of time. And that one's good. Jackson's got 11. And here are the Cavaliers now. 19-point game. Down low, here's Irving. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Pass the wall. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the middle, here's Jackson. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Check out the game for Jackson. He has 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
Hey, Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And the Heat making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and so Jackson nails both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Chandler against Irving. Chandler kicks to Winslow. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Chandler with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 16.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Inside, here's Montgomery. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Jackson passes the Walls. He feeds it to Winslow. Right side Jackson. That's tipped, but they recover it. Drops it in from 11 feet. He's got 12. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here's the screen. Pass to Flash. He kicks to Sullinger. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Pull up.
Irving's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Boy, they're hounding, harassing up into the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Sullinger brings the double team. Here's Jackson. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow,
Jackson's got
right
12
there.
points in just the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Sure.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. He dishes it to Chandler. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one's lost. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Irving attacking. Chandler with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Lets it go from 11. No luck. Good D by Sullinger. Here's Montgomery.
Might as well.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the floor are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Flash. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. The Cavaliers leading by 18 to the right side. Feeds it to Sullinger.
Fade away.
On the 14-footer.
Fade away.
Sullinger's got 8 points. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Chandler outside. Now Cleveland moving it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Cavaliers number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
And the Heat making a change here. Hood's checked in. Left side Chandler. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in. Chandler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. O'Hannon, guarded by Shumpert. Pass to Bush. 5 on the clock. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go from deep.
Money. Moolah.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Chandler with the ball. Now here's Bush. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The Cavaliers on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Fadeaway, and he gets it to go.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Cleveland leading by 23. Flash passes to Middleton. Cleveland moving the ball around. From outside the arc.
Might as well.
Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Heat have gone 9 of 13 from the line. No good on the free throw. And Cleveland making a change here. Paxson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
That's tipped. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's George.
And one.
He's fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push him, and then excellent execution.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now the pass to Wall. Just 3 on the clock. Cannot hit. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Flash, he's in a point guard. He's out there at the man Shumpert. And it's Schmidt in at the small forward position. He's shooting reasonably well, 45%. Popoff, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Bush, 6 to shoot. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Here's Flash, passes it to Cobb. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. A switch here also for Cleveland. Jones is checked in, and the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. To the wing on the left. Here's Schumacher. Gets a very good look and converts. Cleveland controlling the game. Jones dishes to Shumpert. Here's Flash. Jones the pass to Flash. Here's Schmidt. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. 3 on 3. This is to Winslow. All alone. Again, the Heat good for 2. Here's Flash. On the wing, Shumpert. Pass to Schmidt. Here's Cobb. And another miss by Cleveland. For Miami, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Winslow. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Flash. There's the pick. There's the pass to Cobb. On the wing, Shumpert. And it's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Montgomery. Shot clock at 3. Kept alive.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Popov. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Kicks it to Irving. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A nice shot by Winslow.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Montgomery, the pass to Cobb. Irving, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 23 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Popov. He's covered by Irving. There's a good screen. Down low. Shot off the pick. And again, it's the Heat missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That's good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Popov, covered by Irving. There's Winslow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zellinger's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Flash passes to Irving. Zellinger outside. Passes it to Montgomery. Stolen by Winslow. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jared Zellinger.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one.
Yeah, me out.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The jump hook, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Popov. Jackson pulls it in. Paxson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Montgomery, and again it's Cleveland.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And the basket by Jackson.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Pass to Paxson. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Now here's Chandler. Here's Bush. No good from outside. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Chandler. Pass to Schmidt. Screen by Jones. Here's Flash. Chandler comes with the double team. The shot by George. Wide open. Hits the target from 18 feet. George has got 11 in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Chandler attacking, and he gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
To the paint, here's George.
And one.
Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And what a game for George. 15 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
And he's good on the second. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. They set the pick. Here's Chandler. And yes, sir, that one drops. Chandler's got 4 this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And by making sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series, guys. This win tonight will move their record to 2-0 with 2 left to play against the Heat.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Flash. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. To be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
O'Hannon, guarded by Shumpert. Out left to the wing. It's Chandler high post. And there's the pass to Soto. It's a very good look and converts.
The assist, Dante.
Cleveland controlling the game. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Here's Flash. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look real easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything. The teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spot.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. free. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yo, look at this stat line. Kyrie 25, 3 and 6. Me 20 and 22. George with 16. Sullinger with 15 and 8. Paxson 15 and 8. Montgomery 14 and 5. When this guy comes back, it's gonna be a murder. It's gonna be done. Six people with 14 or more. This shit is crazy. Ten for 19 from 3.